What do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. Wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. Know that you know I gave everything. Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Tally, 319.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First down, Pittsburgh.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. If these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
50. Hey, you block 258. Yeah, live. 26.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. And they get to him again. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
Inside.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a
know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reason he was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Nixon on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He cuts it to the... He's off to the races! At the 20. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-point game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lamar now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Dude, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. That's third down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on fourth. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Returnable from near the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long. Third and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Also over here. Hey, 626.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Throwing again. Rodgers has it to his massive hits. The ball's out. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return of the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Hey,
Brings up
26.
second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
158. 158.
Air it out on third. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Back north.
Rodgers going to throw on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Caught at the 20-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their early lead to 13. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We need team. We are going.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Inside. 10-30.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Jacobs running behind center. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Rogers. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rogers to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks down the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, 26.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nixon on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Rogers coming back after the pick. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Justin Simmons. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They'll run here with Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3 brings up second and goal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
319. Go, right. 150.
Now here's Rodgers. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
258. Jumbo. Next one.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Shut up.
From the gun, run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shut up.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good. Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Henry running left. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Lamar out of the pistol. Coming in the goal line. And he might might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, middle. You at X. Alpha.
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
56. Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Nixon on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Rodgers set to pass. Metcalf there, bring it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers dumps it off to his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Hey, 88.
They'll throw again. Rodgers gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Steelers first down.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Going again here. It's Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take 7 points off the deficit.
Steelers 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Sit hot! 180!
Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Report!
Lamar now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah. Ready. Sit up. Ready. Sit up.
First down throw for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Lamar throwing again. Caught by Flowers. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Steelers 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Steelers 24.
Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nixon on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, 88, 88. Let it. We need to.
Rodgers from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
Let it. Go to 258. Jumbo. We need to.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacob. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now here's Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
319. Hey, 626. Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers on his third and short. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Steelers first
26.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. His 3 sacks for the game so far brings up second down.
It's second down.
258. 630.
Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
319. Back north. Inside. 319.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
258. Kelly. Don't let Kelly.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Team Mike.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
26. 26. Scan 300. Scan 300. Teammate.
Now Rogers on 3rd and goal. And he is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Steelers cut into the lead by another point. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it seems pretty.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
88.
It's 2nd down.
630. On the 50.
Blitz coming for Rogers. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down. Pittsburgh.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Rogers. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
258.
We send a man in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, Liz.
4th down now, Rogers. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180. Middle. Hey, middle.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Middle. Hey.
First down. Here's Lamar. Trying for the deep ball. It's intercepted by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, take 26. No.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14.
26 and 58.
And they just get the play off. Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's a little bit up to the 21. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is third and 11.
Hey, Mike. 58. Hey, 88. Take 30.
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Buying some time right. He's running with it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Toss now to Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they come, second down.
The 8-yard line.
What is it? Hey, report.
Back to Henry. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Jackson has it, third and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens are running him out of the building. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set in through the lane. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 77, Steelers 31. Tyler Luke to
All
kick
set
off
up.
for
Here's
Baltimore.
Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful
The
effort.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But you can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Back north. Jump out. Gas 300. Gas 300.
They'll throw. Third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offensive line fast.
It's fourth down.
50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he will get the first as they touch him down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
White,
A gain of 5. First down, Steelers.
Here's a give to Jacobs. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
Another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down. Looking quickly here.
Second and 4 at the Ravens 30-yard line.
Inside.
On second down, Jacobs. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. To the air on third and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal.
319, back north. 319.
They're all up here following the penalty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1.
50. Hey, you block over
Second
here.
and goal at the 2-yard line.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over. Stay right.
Play action here with Rodgers. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Get on. 180. Race hot. Cut.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. From the pistol, Henry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
No, we take.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Deflected, hauled in by Likely. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on first. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Out of the gun, Henry. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Hey, middle. Support.
Throw here, third down. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. Here's a design run. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
158.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That means their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Green 18, clear Mike.
Third and long for him here. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. Well, he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
26.
A gain of 43 yards. And Steeler first down.
From the red zone now. Here he goes again. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.